Welcome back to the Born Blondes podcast. I'm Aubrey.
And I'm your girl, Randa.
What's up?
I never know what to say after my name. And
Well, I'm going to start this one off unhinged. I swallowed balls this weekend. It was actually just one ball.
All right. We're not that kind of podcast. So,
It was my tongue ring.
dude, that fucking sucks.
I was eating.
You know, wasn't it usually like yellow or green? I noticed today that it wasn't yellow or green, and I wasn't going to say something because it's pink now. It's all making sense. How did you swallow this ball?
I don't know. I was eating. And all of a sudden I go, oh, and kind of like rubbed my tongue against the like top of my mouth. And I was
like scratching you?
I go, uh-oh. Ricky goes, what? I just go,
oh.
I was like, I swallowed a ball.
Dude, that would be like my worst nightmare if I ever
It's not the first time I've done it.
It's even weirder to me. Hold on. What you be doing with your tongue to be loosening these balls, Aubrey?
I ate. I put food into my mouth.
You really be going in there on that food, man. You gotta really chew that food.
You also have to keep in mind that I haven't changed it or checked on it or anything in a while.
Well, if there's no need, like if it's not like infected or you know, whatever, like you don't have to keep changing it out.
Right. Like I said, I haven't changed it in a while. I haven't like checked it to see if it was tight or anything. I was eting and all of a sudden it was gone.
I feel like from now on you should be like just tighten it every once in a while so you Dude, I wonder, is it gonna come out like corn does?
Probably. I don't see my stomach digesting that.
From now on, every time you poop, I want you to look at your poop for me.
Double check it.
Yeah.
Make sure the ball's not in.
No, make sure the ball is in there.
That's like I said, it's not the first time I've done it. I think this is
really
the
scary.
second time I've done it.
When you said that you swallowed some balls, that's really not where I was thinking.
I know, that's why I wanted to say it like that.
Did you purposely like not tell me this morning?
Yes.
I love that. Okay. I'm down with that.
I was at work and I was like, I gotta tell Randa this, and I was like, it's gotta wait until the podcast.
My face. Oh my God. My mind went like 100 different places.
I knew it would.
Really fast.
I was like, I gotta tell her, but I also have to tell her by just saying I swallowed balls.
I was going to say, poor Ricky.
Fine now.
Quite literally. Whew.
Anyway.
Right, other than swallowing balls, what are we doing today, Ob?
We are doing some Reddit April Fool's stories. Speaking of Ricky, thank you for finding these.
You go, Glen Coco.
Do you want me to start?
When this, yes, you can go first.
Okay.
But when this episode comes out, is it?
It's shortly after April Fool's Day.
Okay, so we're celebrating, I guess.
Late.
Do people really celebrate April Fools?
I don't know.
Do you?
No.
Have you ever?
No.
I feel like I might have when I was like younger.
I will say though, one of my favorite April Fool's posts that I did see was from the Air Zoo in Kalamazoo. They had posted something with like a hole in the ceiling and was like, oh, one of the ejection seats went off, whatever. And I was like,
oh my
what
God.
the fuck? Like at first I was really confused because like,
could you imagine someone just flying through the ceiling?
They take the like explosives and charges and stuff out of the planes before they're museum ready. So I was kind of confused at first, and then I noticed the date and I was like, so go on.
That's funny. I like when it's like good humor, in good fun,
right?
Versus like the ones that we were talking about prior,
Absolutely.
like the fake pregnancies.
That's
and like
not funny.
The fake like cheating pranks.
Yes.
Like those are too far.
Because
I feel like even though, okay, it's a joke, it's a prank, I feel like you slowly lose trust in that person.
Absolutely.
And it just makes it really difficult for you to further trust them and or believe them.
Absolutely.
In future whatever.
Yep.
So it's really like you really have to pick a good prank that's like, what was I going to say?
Fun
Like friendly,
and funny, but not hurtful.
right? Or that would hurt them in the future.
Yep.
Because like you could like again lose that trust, and that's gonna be really hard to build back
Absolutely.
up. But all right, let's do our first April Fools.
Speaking of, I remember Hannah's dad one day came in and he's like, I accidentally hit your bike in the driveway. And I, like, at first I was like, really? And then I had remembered the day and I was like, nah, no, you didn't. Like something like that. That's not hurtful, but.
Right. It kind of makes you go, oh, fuck. And then you're just like, oh, okay. I actually, prior to filming this, I wanted to like figure out like pranks or like jokes that I have like played or have done, whatever. Pranks that people have done to me or like I've done to them, but I literally can't think of anything.
Right.
Like I literally cannot remember trauma most of my childhood, so it's
Facts.
pretty much like I got nothing.
Right.
I got nothing.
That's all right.
But let's read these Reddit April Fools.
I'm just going to go with this first one because I did read the first sentence and all it says is my grandma had just died and
Oh no.
I'm curious.
Not grandma.
Not Granny. Welcome to the Dead Grandma Club.
Literally. Oh. That was sad.
If I don't laugh, it hurts.
The fact that I was just so like, yeah, and then I was like, oh, wait a minute.
second. No, it's a podcast that I listen to. They're always like, welcome to the Dead Grandma Club.
In my defense,
I'm like, thanks.
in my defense, I didn't know. The only grandparent I remember is my dad's stepdad.
Oh, geez.
I don't remember his mom. I don't remember. Well, my mom's parents passed away when she was still in like high school.
I do remember you telling me
So
that.
obviously I don't know them.
Right.
But yeah, I don't remember much. So I
Oh.
feel for those who had like a good grandparent bond.
This is from Mind Blight. Sure. Mind Blight.
Mind blight. Okay.
Sure. Says my grandma had just died. The ashes were split between her 3 daughters and they arrived for my mom on April 1st. I'm visiting her during lockdowns and working from home. She comes over, her face completely shocked, and she says, they sent us the wrong ashes. I go from calm to almost at seeing red in about half a second.
Literally.
I'm like, they had one job. How the hell do you send a family the wrong ashes? Let me see the shipping receipt. I'm ready to start raising hell with the funeral home when she hands me the paperwork. It has my grandma's name right across the top. I looked up, super confused. She calmly says, April Fools. And that, folks, is a once-in-a-lifetime joke. Okay, that's pretty good.
Quite literally. I was
That's
literally
pretty
just
good.
thinking the same thing. How do you mix up ashes? Because that is like, just like you literally had one job.
Right.
Like, come on now. Also, she said lockdown. Was this during COVID?
I would assume so. I don't know.
Lockdowns and working from home. Yeah, I would assume that was during the COVID era.
Also, I've said it before and I'll say it again. When I die, I want my funeral to have little goodie baskets that go home with everybody. You know how at weddings everybody gets like favors, right? It's going to be little vials and favors at my funeral, except it's going to be a little bit of ashes for everybody. I want you to take me on all your adventures, but I also want things to be very awkward. And when you meet a new person, I want you to like take me out of your bag and be like, "This is Aubrey. Everybody say hello."
I will do that for you.
Sweet.
I will do that for you. You know, I just thought of a really morbid thought,
Tell me.
and it makes me very emotional. I hope I don't start
Uh-oh.
crying. One of these days, like, we're gonna have to live without each other.
Don't say that.
I know. That's
No,
what I just
we've
thought
got
of.
like
My
another
eyes-
60 years. It's okay. It's
my
okay.
eyes
Not
just
right
got
now.
really watered.
Not right now.
Next lighthearted April Fools, hopefully, is by, what is this? Davy H.H.
Davy Crockett.
Davy H.H.
Davy.
Stop it. My boss at the time thought it would be funny to tell me I was fired and had me pack up my things, escort me out of the building, and when I got to my car, told me April Fool. I found it to be in poor taste, but didn't say anything. However, people talked in the office, and it eventually got to HR where she was written up. Ooh.
I find it funnier that karma got her. that's
I don't know. I feel
funny.
like that April Fool's is kind of...
That plays too much with the emotions, honestly.
It does. And going back to the emotions, like... Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
I mean, she kind of got what she deserved after that, but I would be like, are you fucking shitting me?
Are you shitting me?
I always feel like Ashton Kutcher is going to pop out and be like, pranks, or like, gotcha, or whatever. And it's just like, you motherfucker. Like, I hate that more than anything.
Right.
When someone like scares me or like pranks me or whatever, I'm just kind of like I feel all the feels almost immediately. And then I'm like, you motherfucker.
And then there's a compilation video for Mitch.
And then I get mad. There really is. He hasn't posted in a while, but he likes to take videos of me
Him
getting scared.
you.
There you go. Hello, videos of me.
I knew what you meant.
Not that kind of podcast.
Ayo. I'm just going to keep going right down the line. These
Let's
are kind
do
of
it.
short. This is from Troutmandu.
Troutmandu.
When my daughter was little, we went to Michael's and bought about 200 googly eyes. Then we got up early on April 1st and put them on everything.
Oh, I knew
Toaster, condiments in the fridge, eggs,
I thought you were
stand
going to say
mixer.
condoms.
Stand mixer.
Don't do that.
You couldn't look anywhere in the kitchen without something staring back at you.
Like the TV right now.
It's kind of creepy.
I'll take a picture and put it in this, whatever. Continue.
Then we sat at the kitchen table and waited for my wife to come downstairs. Her reaction was priceless. Why is my kitchen looking at me? Followed by hysterical laughter as she opened the fridge, pantry, cabinets, etc.
Oh my God.
That was a good prank. Some of this stuff in this thread is horrifying. No prank should ever have any feel bad or terrified or hurt. That's just bullying and mean. That's
Yes.
good shit. Why is my
Yes.
kitchen looking at me?
I love that
That's good.
prank. That's a good one.
That's good.
Especially having your daughter involved. I think that
Heck
is
yeah.
so cute and it's in good fun.
It's sweet and
No one
innocent.
got hurt.
I like the ones of like hiding the little like mini ducks everywhere too.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
I like that one.
That leads me to a little side quest.
Go for it.
At Cedar Point, there's literally a group that's like Cedar Point ducks or whatever, and people will hide little like trinkets and stuff all around Cedar Point. And the last time we were there is when I like found out about it, and we actually spent most of the time like searching
Looking
through
for
the
the
whole
ducks.
part.
I love
looking
that.
for ducks. We found quite a few things.
Yeah, I think didn't you show me a couple of pictures? Yeah, they were like little tiny ones too. Like those fuckers were hidden. All right. The plane stroll.
Okay.
The plane stroll. Again, I will never get over people's usernames. Like on TikTok, some of the usernames be killing me.
Literally.
Killing me.
I love mine, just saying.
What's yours again? I just know you as
I'll tell you after.
Aubrey last name.
My last name's not even on there. It's just my initial.
Is it? You're right. It is. See, it's a good thing I didn't say it. All right. The plane stroll, I think that's how you say that.
Sure.
We're just going to do that. Had a mate who put a bowling ball onto a rope, which would fall onto someone if they opened the door if it was on top of it. Popular girl opened the door and the ball hit her head, cracking her skull. The kid was expelled and his parents were sued. No one found it funny.
I don't find that funny at all.
That is...
The kid... What the fuck?
We are like so dumbfounded right now.
That's not funny. That's not a
funny.
joke.
Yeah. Again, if it's harmful,
Cracking her skull.
That is a
Like
bowling ball.
if you're gonna do something like that, do it with like a foam ball or something. Like, oh, haha.
or do it with like fucking glue and like sparkles
Literally anything.
or slime or something. Even
That's
though that
why
would
I
suck
said
getting
even like a foam
out of the
ball
hair.
or like a
Yeah.
dodgeball or
a dodgeball.
I
Even a golf ball would be too much. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Because those can do some damage.
I'm aware. Your son
I'm
literally
glad-
threw one and bounced it off your shin.
He did. That was. I blame Ella because she found that on a parking lot. And she's like, "Look, it was a free golf ball." Like,
It's a free golf ball.
and then she brought it home, and Elliot was like, "Ka-cha!" Straight to my shin. This is awful, but I'm glad the kid was held responsible and was
Absolutely.
expelled.
I'm mad that his parents got sued though.
Yeah, it's not
And
the
I
parents'
understand that he was probably a minor, so he couldn't get sued. But
Right.
like, I feel bad for the parents, but at the same time, like, do better.
fault. Right. I feel like a lot of the time these kids obviously like everything that a child learns and stuff is usually from parents
Absolutely.
or peers. And most of the time like it just comes from the parent and it's like
Absolutely.
so in a way I'm kind of like, all right, I guess it's okay or like good that they were sued because
Right.
like you gotta like own your
That's
shit.
why I said I understand, but at the same time, like, that kind of sucks. Are you checking on your squirrel friend?
Yeah. The blinds
He's
are like
still hanging on.
gotta go all the way down here because the blinds are in the way.
All right.
Moving on.
This is from Armor Chris.
Armageddon.
Armageddon. It was a great prank gone wrong. Not a bad prank. For a bunch of years, I would get up early and rig up trip lines to deadfall traps all over the house and would drop couch cushions and pillows on people when triggered.
There you go. Drop a couch cushion on
There you
someone's
go.
head.
One year, my wife triggered one coming in the door on her way home from work, and the trap worked perfect, and the couch cushion swung down on her like
Could you
an Ewok log trap about to crush an ATST. What?
That would make a lot of sense if we knew Star Trek.
I think that's Star Wars.
Exactly.
Anyway,
My point exactly.
problem was she had our cat in her arms. Oh no.
Oh, not
And
the
when
cat.
the cushions hit the cat,
Oh, not the cat.
cat exploded into fangs and claws and shredded my wife. Oh no.
Oh no.
I got enough shit for that I haven't booby trapped the house in 10 years. Maybe it's time to try again.
That's kind of funny. I mean, it sucks that she had the cat, but how, you know,
That's like you said, it wasn't a bad prank. It just good prank gone wrong.
it was like a good prank, bad timing with
Right.
wife holding a cat. Because fuck them cats.
Literally.
Those cats will like hear a pin drop and go and just freak the fuck out.
And then there's my cat who you hear a loud bang and he's just like,
Hello?
I can't be bothered. Lays back down.
I can't be bothered.
I can't be bothered.
All right. This one is from Massive Beatdown.
Oh, okay.
Again, these fucking usernames, I can't. Okay. A few years ago, a friend of mine was on a family holiday in the Lake District. While at the holiday camp bar one night, my friend's sister-in-law entered a competition to win a new car.
Ooh,
My
okay.
friend took the piss as nobody My friend took the piss as nobody ever wins these things, etc. What?
This isn't from the U.S.
100 family holiday.
Right.
That's a clear giveaway. It's not from
I don't know where though.
I don't know what took a piss means. Anyway, like mad.
I don't know.
Fast forward a few months to April Fools. My mate gets his pal to call up his sister-in-law and tell her she's won the car. He had taken the name of the competition organizers and did such a convincing job that the sister-in-law was over the moon. Told her the car would be delivered next week. My mate was laughing his arse.
Australian. I'm
Laughing.
saying Australian.
Laughing his arse off at how silly she was and was looking forward to seeing her waiting for a car that was never showing up. Later that day, my friend's wife calls him, unaware of the prank, and tells him how lucky his sister was after all. He tell his wife about the prank. I hate people that don't know how to type. She was not impressed, but he convinced her to keep quiet for 2 days until
That's
their
terrible.
big family meal when he would come clean. Family meal rolls around and they are all at the table. Sister-in-law starts going on about the competition and how she is actually lucky. Not only has she won a car, but has managed to sell her current car to someone. Oh my God. Now she has no car, and my mate has to come clean in front of the whole family that she, in fact, did not win, and it was all a hoax. It did not go down very well at all.
Well, no, but at the same time, your buddy kind of had karma.
Facts.
But like,
I kind of want to know what was said afterwards. Where's the rest of the story, bro?
right? Like, she get her car back? Like,
Yeah, what happened
she have
afterwards?
to buy a new car with the car she just sold? Like,
That's funny.
that sucks.
It's like funny, but it like also really, really sucks because now you're like in a position where you're like, fucked.
Well, now what?
What do I do now?
All right. This is from Floridian Raider.
Yes.
Okay. A girl in our office bought a bunch of these fake scratch off lottery tickets where it
Oh,
looks like
boy.
every car is a winner. The thing was she bought these at like the dollar store or something.
That's what it sounded like.
And it said, "This is a fake lottery ticket for entertainment value only," or something that effect on each ticket. She said that she wanted us all to think that we had won the lottery and that we would have to figure out how to split it 7 ways. She wasn't the brightest crayon in the pack.
Facts.
Clearly. If you're going to do a joke, make sure it doesn't say on the joke that it's a joke.
Hey, I'm a joke.
I'm a facts. I got it. I'm a joke.
This is from _ hey GFY _
Sup.
Hey Jeffrey. Hey G5.
Geoffrey.
Hey G5. Some background information.
HOTTO. That's,
You
I don't know.
can take me high.
I don't know why that's what came into my head.
YOLO.
But, sure.
Hot to go. Take me hot to go. Some background information.
I love a good background information.
I know, we got to get all the deets. I drive a truck for a restaurant supply company out of Boston. We cover all of New England. My wife
Boston.
suffered from
Sorry.
Boston, Massachusetts. My wife suffered from anxiety and depression and agoraphobia.
Yeah, I think so.
Any idea what that is?
Um,
Are they scared of gory things?
I think it's.
I need
Hold
to know
on.
what
I'll
this
look-
is to
I'll
get
look it
some
up. You keep
context. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. And at the time, I was her main source of emotional support. That's really cute. I am very particular about the way I text, proper spelling, capitalization, punctuation, etc. Now,
fear of
You're
fear
fine.
of places and situations that might cause panic, helplessness, or embarrassment. It's an anxiety disorder that often develops after 1 or more panic attacks.
oh, I kind of feel that.
Same.
Now for the prank. After 10 years, now for the prank. About 10 years ago, work set me up to the mountains in northern New Hampshire, going through an area called Franconia Notch.
Sure.
Yep. For this particular route, the first stop is the farthest away from Boston, and we empty the truck as we head back south. A winter storm had begun on the 31st and continued
Do it.
through the first.
I'm sorry.
I fucking can't. With my infinite wisdom, which I, Randa, do not have, I decided to spend. You know, it's a lovely day outside today. Yeah, it's something. This coffee isn't working. I decided to send my wife a rambling text saying I thought I was at the hospital. that I wasn't sure exactly what happened, that they told me I drove off the road through a guardrail and rolled the truck into a ravine.
That's not funny.
I would shit my fucking pants.
That's not funny.
Then nothing. For almost 6 hours, I continued my route, not answering her calls or her texts.
That's not funny.
My last stop was in the next town over from where I live, so I decided to take my lunch and break at home. I thought she was going to kill me, and looking back, I deserved it. I have not pulled an April Fool's prank on anyone since then.
Good idea. That's not funny.
That's not much of a prank.
That's not funny.
Especially the fact that he knows his wife suffers from anxiety and like depression.
Yeah, that's why I said
and
that's
XYZ.
not funny.
And then and like if you are her like emotional support system and then you say that you're in the hospital and you don't know what happened and then not respond for 6 hours.
Not funny.
Okay, 5 minutes, like, okay, that's cool, but 6 hours?
Yeah, no.
You know how much panic will happen in 6 hours, let alone
At that
5
point,
minutes?
I'd be calling around the hospitals, figuring out which hospital he's at. I would be on my way there already. Like, that's not funny.
Oh, that poor woman. I would have lost my shit.
Did it say wife? Yeah, wife. Yeah, that would be ex-wife.
100%. You're on your own,
Like,
honey.
No, that's not funny.
Those kind of pranks are just too much.
This is from Confa. What?
DP Konofa.
Sure. This is also from 15 years ago, which is kind of fun. So we'll see
That's crazy.
how this goes.
15 years is wild.
Literally. You want to know what's wild? We've been longer friends than that.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day outside, guys.
Yep. The spring weather is really great.
It's really curing my mental, yeah.
Seasonal depression.
that thing.
Who? Anywho.
Mitchell had got me a new shampoo and I was telling Aubrey, and it's like a $17 shampoo, like per bottle. And right on the front, it says, repairs damaged hair or whatever. And I was like, can it cure my damage? Like, what did I say?
You said my damaged head or my damaged mental health or something.
Maybe it'll seep through my brain and cure some things going on in there.
Oh, I love it.
You
All right.
have to. You gotta laugh about the pain.
Laugh through the pain.
Literally. If I'm not laughing, I'm crying. I have never seen this motherfucker walk his dog.
All right. In college, I had a roommate who was a little unstable. Me too, buddy. Me too. I'm the one unstable, though. But I didn't know it at the time. April Fools had rolled around, and I decided to play an innocent prank on him. I got a bunch of the guys from across the hall together in the bathroom of the dorm. I had gone to the local drugstore and bought a toothbrush that matched my roomie's. Oh, no. We then proceeded to take pictures of each of us cleaning the bathroom floor and the toilet with his toothbrush. Then we took pictures of some of the guys sticking the toothbrush down their pants. Then
from Munda.
we went and took pictures of us rubbing it in some dog poop. We basically went through and tried to use it in the nastiest possible places.
No shit. Well,
being that it wasn't his actual toothbrush, this is fucking hilarious.
I can almost guarantee they mix up the toothbrushes and give him the wrong one.
No thanks. We scattered all the pictures around his desk and his bed. Oh, wait, hold on. We then waited until he woke up and went to the bathroom to brush his teeth. We scattered all the pictures across his desk and bed, about 40 total, and then waited for him to get back. He saw the pictures and flipped the fuck out.
I would too.
He threw his CRT, I don't know what that is, off the desk onto the ground and punched and kicked the door to the dorm. He knocked down the wall mirror and it shattered all over the place. He threw our room phone across the way and then slammed the door shut after running out screaming, breaking the handle and lock to the door. This was all before we were able to tell him it was a prank and how we did it, and the most unexpected, hilarious, yet scary results of any April Fool's prank I've pulled.
All right.
That's funny. It's not funny that he freaked out, but that's that's fucking funny.
Yeah, I feel like he took it a little bit. Like, I would be pissed. I would be annoyed. I would be very upset. But I'm not going to physically harm,
Right.
like, items and, like,
But, like,
punch things.
Knowing it wasn't his actual toothbrush and, like, you went and bought a bunch of dupes, like, that is fucking hilarious. That's gold. That's a good prank.
Yeah. But to me,
It was
in
a
my
bad
head, I was
reaction.
thinking they were pranking him with, like, his, like, not actually his toothbrush.
Right.
And then, like, get them mixed up and don't remember, like, which one's which. And just
Right.
like, oh, this one's it. And it's actually the
By
one
the
that
sound,
was, like...
by the sounds of it, they didn't even touch his actual toothbrush. So that, I'd say that was a good prank. It was a bad outcome, but that's funny.
Some people just take it too far.
Fair.
Like, their reactions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is from Fady Z. How long has Reddit been a thing?
I have no idea.
Is this like 15 years ago they posted this?
Sure. That's what I understood it as.
I need to learn Reddit. So, I pulled a prank on my school back in high school for April Fools. About 60 students and 20 staff were in on it. I convinced my friend's mom, who was a nurse, to swipe a bunch of doctors' masks from her hospital. In theory, this is how the plan was supposed to work. As soon as the first bell rang, everyone was instructed to wear their masks in the halls. Whenever someone asked them what the fuck was going on, they would say that a new pandemic had broken out and had affected most of the schools in the city. When asked why they didn't get a mask, the prankster would reply, they're only giving them to the smartest students.
It's kind of funny.
After the third bell, the intercom announcer would reveal the prank to the school and everyone would breathe a healthy sigh of relief. That's how it was supposed to work. What really happened, we put on our mask after the first bell. Students started freaking out relatively quickly, and the news of a pandemic quickly spread throughout the school, ironically.
Oh, no.
When I saw the panic, I instructed some students to distribute the leftover masks in the halls. They almost got trampled. And when the masks ran out, everyone went apeshit. About 50% of students fled campus. It was then that the principal advised our announcer to reveal a prank. Only problem was the commotion was so loud in the halls that no one heard her. She had to wait until the next period, at which point everyone was still freaking out but slightly quieter. All in all, 'twas a good day. 'Twas a good day.
It was.
I got the first 60 students and teachers to pitch in $2 for their mask, and we gave the proceeds to cancer research.
That's cool.
Some teachers gave $5, $10, $20, and even $50. We raised a good $200 that day.
That's awesome.
I feel like even
that's
with
kind of ironic just because like we just had a pandemic like 5 years ago, and like this was way before COVID, but at the same time, like that's kind of scary, but like good on you for raising money.
You know, it just, when you said we had a pandemic 5 years ago,
I know.
my brain was just like, it's already been 5 years.
It's literally been, I seen a post the other day on Facebook that was like, it's literally been exactly 5 years since the world went on lockdown. And it was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because it happened in March.
Yeah.
That's bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. I think that's really cute though, because even with all of not the pandemic, back to the Reddit story, even with all of the commotion with the students, like still raising that money for cancer research was, that's amazing. Like that's a good joke. Like some people might have gotten some like butt hurt, but like it was for a good cause.
It was
for a good cause.
That's what I said. Good outcome.
Yes.
But I think that's all that is all for us today. Randa's going to drink some more of her coffee. We're going to come back next week for some Reddit dating stories.
Oh my God, we should do Yo Mama jokes.
We need to.
Oh my God.
We also should do like a try not to laugh one. We're doing it. We're putting it on the schedule.
That I just came to that.
I just came to that. Until
that sounds
then,
really bad.
We will see you next week. Thanks for joining us. Do all the things and all the things. You know how this goes. I hate self-promotion. All right, bye.
Do I not get to speak?
This is Randa.
I was going to say, I love you guys.
Okay. Love you guys.
Thanks for the support.
Thanks.
Okay, now bye.
Bye.